nope. And he rips open his shirt. And
she drops her bag of oranges.
She drops the groceries and all her work, and it's to be continued.
Ding, ding, ding.
James, what'd you think of this book?
My next favorite comic.
Really?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, actually, I don't have the list in front of me.
Did it crack the top 10?
Didn't crack the top 10, Larry.
Oh,
It might have even cracked the bottom 10.
Oh, wow.
I think it's better than bottom 10, but I don't want to be hasty with my placement here.
Now, I have read the entirety of this. I have this.
You read all of the All-Star Superman?
Yeah, so there's 12 issues of All-Star Superman. I can't remember what it exactly collects. I have the hard copy right here. And it's just wonderful stories after wonderful stories up to the big punch up at the end. And it's predictable. It's Superman stories. And he takes Lois Lane on just wonderful adventure. I really, really did like it. It
just seems it was very basic.
It is very basic, and it's very classic is what I would call this. It's a classic.
So it's like, if you already know Superman, then what are you getting from it?
Good question.
It's not like it's anything, there's nothing really new to it. I mean, it's not like it's trying to be new.
Right.
But like, if you're gonna be basic, at least be like, I don't know.
Well, I don't want to give too much away from the overall arcing story, but but we do see it gets very strange because it's Grant Morrison and he does some strange stuff. There's a very fun issue where they're on Bizarro with Bizarro Superman.
Okay, I like Bizarro World. I think that's a really cool concept.
There is a very fun issue where Clark Kent goes to prison to interview Lex Luthor.
Ooh, okay.
While there is a prison riot.
Okay, but so Larry, it's just that there's a lot of competition here. So I think I like Fantastic Four 1, 2, 3, 4 better.
Uh-huh.
I think I like Avengers better. I think I like this better than Justice League.
Okay, well, you'll get your chance to vote on all of this in the coming weeks because we're getting ready for award season.
I'm going to put it right behind Satellite Sam, number 36.
36. Ugh, not a good showing for Superman.
Sorry, Superman, I might be shooting you a little tough.
I like this Superman stuff. And if you like this book, it's not cheap. It's not a cheap read. This was $1.99 for the single issue, and it's $20 for the 12 issues.
Oh.
And I found it on eBay. So there's one person out there selling it on eBay for $10. So
good deal.
So if this is your new favorite comic and you want to read the entirety of All-Star Superman,
go to eBay
with the quickness. All right. So I mentioned that it is award season. So within the next
is it already?
Within the next few weeks, I'm going to put the official ballot
the votes up?
awesome. For our second annual.
Oneies. Should we call them the Twoies?
No, it'll still be Seattle's #1 comic book podcast. You're always going to get a oney with the oneies.
Second oney.
So I think that we're going to go to, so we're at episode 92. I think we're going to go to 95, episode 95, and then cut off the voting.
Not at 100?
Not at 100. Because we tried to do that last year. Did we go to 50?
I'm not sure what we did it at.
We can go to 100.
No, it's a little ways away.
It's a little ways away. But we might have something else planned for our 100th episode.
Ooh, okay.
So we're going to cut off, I'm going to say that we're going to cut off the voting at episode 95, and that'll be, I think it ends up being about 45 issues of different comics. There were a couple of graphic novels that we did in there, and a couple full issues that multiple copy issues, I don't know, runs of stuff that we did that probably wouldn't count for the so yeah, I think it's gonna
material.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be closer to like 45 issues of number one comics that we'll all get to vote on different categories, favorite covers, favorite artists, favorite writers, and the big one, favorite comic. So that's going to be happening in the near future. But
Larry, by the way, I bought my favorite thing is Monsters for my brother for his birthday. He very much enjoyed it. Really?
He's got a great doorstop now too. That's a big book. I finished it, so you'll have to borrow it from him and look at the
you told me the art, and when I was looking at the art, it's so cool and unique. It's still my number one right now.
Yeah.
So and it's because of the art for sure.
Yeah, that's a great book. So next week we're gonna hopefully find another great book.
But it doesn't have the best cover.
But maybe it doesn't have the best cover. You're right. So next week, this one just came up on Comixology free. It's a crime book where it's got a science fiction bent to it, and it's maybe not that far from reality. I don't know. Where people are afflicted with a sexually transmitted disease, but the disease is the one they want because it makes them beautiful. And the book is called The Beauty.
That's a good thing.
But
I like that idea because then everyone would become beautiful.
But there's a price to pay. So it was written by Jeremy Hahn written by Jeremy Hahn and Jason Hurley with art by Jeremy Hahn, published in 2015 from Image Comics. It's called The Beauty. Great cover on the first issue too. So come back with us next week when we'll be reading that. And if you like the show, leave us an iTunes review and visit us on the web at sn1cbp.com. And thank you for being here this week. Thank you.
Larry, do we still have some t-shirts?
I have a few t-shirts left too. If you want a t-shirt, let me know. Send us a comment at our website at sn1cbp.com.
I'm wearing the t-shirt right now.
It's really weird because we were talking about Superman and I'm wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt and a Batman sweatshirt.
You got all your bases covered.
So, thank you for being
here.
And
you got the Wolverine claws on.
And I'm wearing
right underneath your Hulk hands.
My Hulk pajamas. So thanks for being here. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
I have a Hulk barbecue apron.
Nice.
Yeah, when you're into comics, people get you the good stuff.
Yeah. No, that can complete a lot of costumes.
What would the Incredible Hulk cook on the barbecue?
Ooh, that's a good question. He'd probably a very thin like veal cutlet.
Oh, no, he could pound it and make it even thinner.
He'd pound it so thin.
He could tenderize it. All right, see you next week.
He'd probably eat like portobello mushrooms or something, right?
Oh man. Well,
Popeye zucchini and squash. Wait. He probably likes kebabs.
Yeah.
Are you a falafel fan?
Not as much as I like. Oh yeah. What's the place? Totally local. The Greek place. Ugh. Euro Brothers.
Euro Brothers?
It's not called Euro Brothers. Mr. Euro.
Mr. Euro? That's a good one.
Oh,
I always go lamb. I'm not really even sure what falafel is.
I don't know if I think it's the pita with the lamb. Is that the thing? No, that's a gyro. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the gyro.
I think falafel might have something like a textural thing. Like it's chopped up
it's
something.
It's like either like chickpea or garbanzo bean or something
Yeah,
like that.
and it's texturized with the chopping up.
What's the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean anyway?
I think they're the same.
If you don't know that one, shoot, there's a joke there.
You don't know beans. You don't know beans. You're a legume. You're a legume something. You're a legume dummy.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll see you next week.
See you next week, Larry.
Bye.